Just a quick note before this week's episode, there were a couple audio issues we had while recording, which will be hopefully fixed by next week. So if you notice anything a bit off, that's why. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome to the Flushcast. This is the first episode. How was that?
Wow,
Yeah,
great.
Out of
I
10?
mean, I don't know if I'd keep listening after that, but
You need to introduce this. No.
Okay.
can you do like a cool accent? Nothing
The employee,
racist.
my accent isn't called.
No, you have a cool, just something cooler.
The only thing I can think of is something racist, so.
Okay, I guess that tells us where your mind's at.
I'm gonna go full Newt Gunray.
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh no, you do a good Jar Jar impression.
I thought you said my Jar Jar impression was terrible.
No, it's your only good impression. Better than your Michael Caine.
I was gonna say, is it better than the Michael Caine one?
Easily.
I'm not doing the Michael Caine one.
Show Yamcha the Michael Caine.
No, if we do Dark Knight
I want
Rises,
to hear
we'll
it.
do the Michael Caine one.
I want to hear Michael Caine.
If we do Dark Knight Rises, I'll do the Michael
Well,
Caine one.
I'll recommend that next.
Oh God. Well, that means that you have to watch Dark Knight Rises. So,
Oh, good point. Yeah. Okay. How do we need to introduce ourselves?
yeah, you go
Yes, of
first.
course.
I'm Bullet.
I'm Yamcha.
I'm Michael Caine.
The real Michael Caine in our presence.
Yeah, the real Michael Caine. It turns out I have an American accent.
Whoa.
Yeah. I also go by Sam, but Michael Caine's good too. Sir Michael Caine.
Michael Sam Caine.
Yeah. Okay.
What a great start.
Wait, we starting with the movie then?
I guess you introduce it. It's your movie.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, you did. You're Ridley Scott.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, I'm a sir now. Okay. Yeah, we're doing Alien this week.
Ray.
Whoa.
I'll talk about Alien for a minute.
Okay.
So, if you haven't seen Alien, it's a movie where there's like an alien in the spaceship and they got to get it out. If you've seen the movie, or if you
I'm kind of surprised that there's an alien in it.
in the movie,
Yeah, I didn't know there was an
Yeah.
alien.
I thought it was gonna be like a big shark or something.
Same.
What a twist that would be. That's some like Brian Johnson level subverting of expectations.
It's the shark from Jaws.
Jaws has a xenomorph in it.
We're gonna need a bigger ship. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There you go. No, it's like a classic movie. I like the part where the alien shows up. Those are some highlights.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I will say seeing it in theaters was like a really cool experience. Because I actually got to go and see it in theaters because America does not give a fuck about COVID regulations.
Well, I've had the option to, but I chose not to because I couldn't be bothered.
I mean, it was worth it. It was cool to see. Well, you picked Alien. Why don't you tell us what you like about the movie so much?
It's pretty good in it.
Isn't it like your favorite movie?
Yeah.
It's just pretty good.
Whoa.
Yeah, what can I say? I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like one of the most effective horror films to this day, where it still like holds up in terms of frightening the audience.
I think almost everything about it holds up.
Yeah, the special effects, like seeing it on the big screen, I was pretty surprised by how well the special effects still hold up.
The only special effect that doesn't work for me anymore is the shot of the ship exploding at the end.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they've reused the shot. They reused one of the shots twice. It looks like it explodes 3 times or something. I don't really like that bit. But other than that, it's basically flawless, I think.
There's one scene where the alien is getting like she turns on like lights or something and it's going through a seizure or something.
Oh yeah.
It didn't really, I don't know, that didn't really hold up for me.
At some points, it does kind of look like a man in, well, because it was a man in a suit, obviously, so it kind of looks like that, but it doesn't really bother me.
I think there's one special effects shot that I don't like. I don't know why, but it's always looked goofy to me. It's the one when I forgot his name, but the guy's in like the vent.
Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Dallas is in the vent,
Is
and
it
the
the one where
alien
he
shows up.
puts his hands up?
Yeah, that just looks weird to me.
Yeah, it's a weird jump scare. Yeah, it's weird.
He's like doing jazz hands.
Yeah.
Should we list off like best scenes in the movie?
For me, it's the chestburster scene.
I was gonna say that too. I think that's just like universally the best scene in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like everything about it. The special effects are perfect. The way it builds up to that scene is perfect.
I really like the planet near the beginning.
Yeah, that looks great.
And yeah, like especially when they're in the room with the space jockey with the because I don't know if you know the way they did that. They had the to make the set look even bigger. They put children in the costumes for the wide shot, so the guy in the chair looks much bigger. That's
pretty creative.
Yeah,
it's a little fucked up. Here, children, you're gonna dress up as corpses, alien corpses. Or no, were they in the?
They're in the spacesuits.
Oh, oops, I fucked up. Oh, can you tell it's been like 2 weeks since I saw this?
I watched it like less than an hour ago, so got it fresh in my mind.
Wow.
I can remember it. I could just pull it up on Netflix or something. Just page through it.
You have it on Netflix?
No, it's on HBO Max here.
Oh, okay.
Which versions did you guys watch of Alien?
The director's cut. The original, I think, is that's what Ridley Scott. That's his preferred version, but yeah, I prefer the director's cut. I think it's like a minute short of the director's cut actually, because they added a couple of scenes, but they also take out a bit. So, yeah. Well, with the director's cut, I really like the. Have you seen the director's cut, either of you, at any point?
I have not.
There's a scene where near the end where Ripley finds what the xenomorph has done to all the bodies. They're like in a weird nest sort of thing, and I really like that scene because then she burns them all alive.
Good movie. I don't really know how much there's to say about it. I mean, it's been around for so long; it's just kind of
I think
cemented itself as a classic.
All of it is pretty much perfect to me. Like the score is great. All the cast members are really good. Okay.
Oh, the cat's my favorite character.
Oh, Jonesy, yeah.
Did the cat die?
No, the cat's in Aliens. It lives the next film.
I like just seeing the alien sort of grow and progress throughout the film. I think that's a cool.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's stolen from the 2017 Ryan Reynolds film Life, but like.
I have not seen that, so I do not get that reference.
Ridley Scott definitely stole from it, but it kind of does the same thing where it's like they find this alien out in space and it like grows in the space station as it kills the people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Except it's fucking terrible because it's got Ryan Reynolds in it.
Of course.
The most unfunny actor aside from like Will Ferrell, maybe.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, there's more unfunny actors, but like, or is he?
Yeah, as you said, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he's in it. The Will Ferrell has some movies I enjoy.
Does he? I guess he's in the Lego movie, isn't he? That's good.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights I do genuinely enjoy.
I haven't seen that.
That may be because I saw it when I was like young, but I don't know. And then I haven't seen it, but I've heard Anchorman's fine.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that though. Ripley, good character.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do find it funny how there's Ripley, and then there's Ripley in Metroid Prime.
I thought they were the same character at first. They look very alike.
It's Ridley in Metroid, isn't it?
Yeah, Ridley, sorry. But like they sound the same. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You can't blame me for mixing them up. What's the name of the robot?
Ash.
Yeah, I like Ash.
Oh, that's what I like. I like the twist with him. And like if on a second watch through you can like see signs of it, which I like.
No, I saw it coming immediately. I saw it going, yeah, he's a robot. Instantly.
When he has milk dripping down his head.
Yeah.
Let's do ratings for Alien.
You go first.
10 out of 10.
Me.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, obviously.
Yamcha?
I gave it I gave it a 9 out of 10.
What wasn't good enough about it to get a 10 out of 10? Then
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you know what? It's right. I'm lowering mine to a half star.
Bruh.
I think it was because I have other things that I thought were better rated lower than it.
Okay.
So
I think I follow what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right, what are we
So-
doing next?
Before we move on from the movie, we got to say what next week's movie is.
Yeah, Sam, it's your movie next.
Yeah, it's Goodfellas, obviously.
Godzilla vs. Kong trailer came out this week or last
It
week.
was last Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fine.
Right.
It looks
really
cool.
good.
It looks fine. I mean, it looks like a Godzilla movie, a King Kong movie. I don't know. I went back and I finished watching all the MonsterVerse movies because I hadn't seen them all before. I had
Oh, yeah.
seen 2014 Godzilla, which I don't think I've seen since it came out, and then I'd seen King of the Monsters, which I also don't think I've seen all the way through since it came out. So I watched Skull Island.
What do you think?
It was good. Like, I mean, it's not like amazing or anything. It was mostly just kind of fine, but I think as far as these movies go, it's one of the more enjoyable ones.
It's probably my least favorite. It's not like bad or anything. It's just a bit. It's fine, I guess.
I know you really like King of the Monsters, and I really don't. So
King of the
for me,
Monsters
it
is my
worked.
favorite of the three.
For me, it worked better than King of the Monsters, but worse than 2014 Godzilla. So it's somewhere in the middle. It's like on the level of Godzilla 2014 for me. Which is good or fine. I think, yeah, 2014 is better, but Kong, I mean, come on, it was fine. I think a lot of people are like overreacting to it. Like I'm seeing a lot of people just calling it complete dog shit. I'm like, no.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I see a lot of people just shit all over that movie.
Yeah, and no, it's not like terrible or anything. I just my least favorite of the three.
When I think of like bad summer blockbusters, I think of like Transformers or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just like absolute dog shit, you know? Or like Suicide Squad or something like that.
Skull Island had some like creativity behind it at least.
Yeah, which is one thing that I think makes a good blockbuster. Like Fury Road, I think is an example of a good summer blockbuster where it's got good action, good it's just overall creative and fun movie that's a unique blockbuster.
Yeah,
And this is kind of in the middle. This is fine. It's got a pretty good cast though. Won't deny that.
yeah. No, Skull Island has a great cast. Yeah,
I'd say out of all of the Kong movies, it's probably got my favorite cast or MonsterVerse movies.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
I mean, you got John Goodman, and you just completely waste him. You know you got a good cast. You just have him randomly die in one scene that has no consequence.
I think Ken Watanabe is really good in the Godzilla films he's in.
Yeah. Sally Hawkins is pretty decent too. I forgot that she was in them.
Oh yeah, she is. Yes, same. I forgot too.
Wish that she'd have a relationship with Godzilla similar to her relationship with Paddington.
What?
You got Paddington, you got The Shape of Water, and you got Godzilla. 3 movies where she has interesting relationships with monsters. And I did just call Paddington a monster.
Bruh.
Scary. No, Paddington's
He
great.
is.
But Godzilla vs. Kong looks fine. I'm not as big into these movies as you guys are. I
Yeah.
own a lot of them. I have the Showa era collection box set from Criterion, but I just haven't watched it since I bought it.
I should get
I
that.
bought it
It's really good.
It is a really nice box set, even though it's more of like a book than an actual box set.
I'd
Which does
recommend
kind of-
watching the original King Kong vs. Godzilla before the new one comes out.
The only
That's
problem is that
one of the better Showa films, I think.
I don't really have access to the box set anymore, so I'm a little fucked.
Oh, is it at home? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not going to bring up the box set with me right now.
You can find the terrible American version free on YouTube.
Yeah, I could probably just buy the Blu-ray or something. It's in like every Walmart DVD bin. I'm not kidding.
That just speaks to
remember-
the quality, you know?
When I was like 10 years old, I was walking around and saw it in a Walmart DVD bin, and it just blew my fucking mind. I was like, holy shit, they made a movie about Godzilla and King Kong fighting. So the new one, the one that's
one.
coming out. Kind of curious to see, because my biggest problem with these new Godzilla films has been like the human stuff. Because if you're gonna spend that much time on the human stuff,
Yeah.
I should like the characters, and I just don't.
I think the human stuff was done decently in 2014, but it was pretty weak.
I
in
would agree
King
with
of the
that.
Monsters.
2014 had the best human stuff, but like even then, it wasn't great. And I think the reason that worked so well is that movie wasn't about the human, or it was about the human. Sorry, it wasn't about Godzilla. With King
Yeah.
of the Monsters, it kind of feels like it's trying to do both, which is part of the problem for me.
I primarily go to these
Yeah.
to see Godzilla fight stuff, so that's why King of the Monsters works better
Yeah,
for
I mean,
me.
I get that. It is all just about, and I want to see Godzilla fight stuff. That's why I'm there. But like, if you're gonna shoehorn in the human stuff, I don't want to just be like, okay, I'm tuning out for 20 minutes while they do something.
Yeah.
You know, I want to actually enjoy what I'm watching, and I don't enjoy Millie Bobby Brown doing shit. She was in the last one, right?
Well, she's in the new one.
Yeah, great. I can't wait to see that fan favorite character return.
I don't even know what her fucking name
11
was.
from Stranger Things is back. Are you excited, everyone?
I don't remember.
She's
Whoa,
back.
puggers.
They could just market this as a Stranger
so
Things
excited.
sequel, and it'd probably make like $1 billion. Just CGI Finn Wolfhard in somewhere, and it'll do really well.
Other than Ken Watanabe, I don't think I can name any character from that movie.
Which one?
King
The
of the
dad.
Monsters.
The dad. I remember him. The dad who's like,
Godzilla.
wasn't the mom like insane or something?
Yeah, she was like a weird eco terrorist.
What a great character.
Oh, there was Charles Dance. I can't remember his name.
I remember. I literally just remember daughter, father, mother, old man. Ken Watanabe, Sally Hawkins. Doesn't Sally Hawkins die?
Yeah, she died. She died like really suddenly. Yeah, she just kind of got like.
You can kill off Sally Hawkins. You gotta do it well. Yeah, I hope this one introduces more new characters. Like, there's what's his name? Brian Tyree Henry or something, isn't it?
Who? I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, I'm looking in the cast list. He was a Joker apparently.
He's the doctor in Joker who refuses to give Joker his like adoption papers. Yeah, and then he's Miles' dad in Spider-Verse, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. Got it.
And I guess he's in Atlanta. I'm assuming Atlanta's what he's known for, because it's like a big show.
In Godzilla vs Kong, the dad from King of the Monsters is back.
Hell yeah! Can't wait to see him.
Epic.
Oh, the Monster Twins are back. Alexander Skarsgård's in it.
It's the kid from Deadpool 2 is in it.
He's in it. I hope he's in it because he's like one of the better parts of that movie.
Yeah, I think he was in the trailer.
Kyle Chandler returns as
Okay.
generic white man who looks like he belongs on an Xbox 360 cover art.
Oh my god, he does.
He looks like every Xbox 360 protagonist of all time. Just every single one of them combined into one image. That's him. It's Booker DeWitt, everybody. He's back.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
The thing I'm most excited for with Godzilla vs. Kong is the Junkie XL score. I'm sure it'll be good. It's Junkie XL. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
And I think like for the trailers, it looks like visually it looks really good.
yeah, the neon Tokyo,
Hong Kong.
Tokyo, Hong Kong, whatever.
Yeah, it's Hong Kong, I think. Yeah.
You can tell that's gonna be one of those scenes that's posted on like r/movies every week, and it's like beautiful cinematography. The shot should be taught in every film class, or something like that.
I saw a theory that the Ghidorah head that they found at the end of King of the Monsters, they're going to use the brain for that to build the next Mechagodzilla.
Okay.
All of this
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna
sounds-
pay that off somehow.
All of this just doesn't sound good to me. The Ghidorah brain thing sounds too much like Zod turning into Doomsday.
Oh, it does. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
I was just thinking of the Doomsday thing. I mean, this is literally just gonna have the same plot as Batman v Superman in a way. They fight,
Probably.
they team up to fight Mechagodzilla.
Well, who do you guys? Well, who do you want to win, and who do you think is gonna win?
I want Godzilla.
I don't really care who wins.
But just come down to one side. Or
Okay, I'm going to centrist on this one. I'm going with the Green Party. I'm voting Green Party this time. And
Well, I want
think-
Godzilla to win, but I think Kong will win because
I think so too.
Godzilla's the obvious choice, so Kong
Mhm.
will win. If that
I think
makes
it's
sense.
just based off of the trailer. Kong seems to have more like heart than Godzilla,
Yeah.
like with
Yeah,
the human
yeah.
connection. So I think it'd be really just depressing to watch him die or lose.
I would like that.
But then again, I mean, I don't know. No matter what, he's not gonna stay dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like the trailer could be like throwing us off by making it seem like Kong will win, and then
That's
throw a
possible.
curveball.
Maybe. Well, what else? Because this trailer, it like emphasizes Kong like doing damage to Godzilla.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So, I feel like for the second one, they're going to do the opposite and focus on Godzilla attacking Kong. If that does that make
It
sense?
does.
I guess. Yeah.
I feel like they might do that.
I don't even know. I would be surprised if we even get a second trailer.
That is true. We're like 2 months from release, and we only just got a trailer. So
I think they're just gonna milk what they have
yeah,
because we're already getting like marketing. We probably will get a second trailer and we'll get like tickets released with that one. I am gonna see this in IMAX though. Actually, I don't know because I want to see it in IMAX, but I also want to see it on the big screen. And the IMAX screen near me is not the biggest screen in the area.
yeah. So next topic then.
Yeah, sure. Looks fine. Those are my final thoughts.
Looks good. I think it'll probably be in my top 10 of the year. So next topic, anticipated shit.
You'll start. Or actually, let's all do one at a time. So you go first with your most anticipated thing.
Movie or game?
Movie, I think. Bullet, do you want to start?
Oh, me. Godzilla vs Kong. We just spoke about it. You go.
Okay, my most anticipated one may shock some of you.
That's it.
Jackass 4.
Whoa. I'm surprised it's not Free Guy.
I've been over quarantine. I've seen a bunch of those movies on TV. They rule.
I look up Jackass 4 and it just comes up with Jackass presents Bad Grandpa.
No, it's like filming right now.
Okay.
Two of them, the two leads, Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O, have already been hospitalized. So
Oh god.
you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good.
I've never even heard of this, so
Jackass.
yeah.
I don't think you'd like them very much, but they
course
are
you
just
have.
incredibly stupid movies, where people see how they can just hurt themselves in the worst ways imaginable. They're legitimately like just so stupid, but they're also just really fun to watch. I don't even know how you could like movie because it's just like a series of sketches basically.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
But it's gonna be interesting because the people who were in these when they made the originals, they were like 20, so they could take more beatings and stuff. They could take getting bitten by snakes in the balls and shit.
What?
There are insane things that happen. Like they'll swim with alligators.
Does the director have a fetish or something?
No, I don't. It's just like they're insane.
Is this like that's like something Tom Cruise would do?
Yeah, these are like Tom Cruise level stunts. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do now that they're all in their 50s because
Wow.
obviously they're going to,
Wow.
feel it more. It should be interesting. I hope it's good.
Wow.
So yeah, that one, and then I'm sure it's your turn.
So Bull already said Godzilla vs Kong, so I'm gonna say Earwig and the Witch. It looks terrible, but I'm excited for it.
Is that the Ghibli one?
Yeah, it comes out in like 7 days.
Is it on HBO Max?
Yeah.
Why does it look terrible?
The CGI looks trash.
It looks like they've tried to do 2D animation in 3D, if that makes sense.
I don't even want to see this.
Yeah.
Oh god, that looks like some Toy Story level shit. Like the first Toy
No, I
Story.
need to see this.
Yeah, that looks really plasticky.
No, I don't like this. Why are they doing this?
It's because the son of Hayao Miyazaki wanted to do something experimental, and then this comes out.
This looks like Pixar trying to do one of their movies, except doing it really badly.
So Pixar when they made Cars 2.
Yeah. They went experimental on Cars 2.
Yeah, it comes out in like 7 days. I'm excited, but not excited at all.
Well, you have another movie.
Oh right. Is the Batman still scheduled for this year?
No, that's 2022.
Oh fuck.
Just something.
Last Night in Soho, is that scheduled for this year?
Yeah,
Okay, well I'll do that one then.
I can't really say anything about it, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. I mean, it's Edgar Wright.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it. It's Edgar Wright, and the cast looks good. Matt Smith, I like.
I'm curious to see how he does horror. That's what I'm really excited to see.
Yeah, well, he kind of did horror with Shaun of the Dead, but that's comedy at the same time.
Yeah,
So I hope this will be like a pure horror sort of thing.
that's my hope, but I also don't want to see him
Mhm.
completely abandon comedy
Yeah.
because he does
Yeah.
really good comedies.
Okay, Sam, you're another upcoming film you're looking forward to.
I'm going with Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh no.
The trailer was good. Looks like Ghostbusters: The Force Awakens. I'm sure it's just going to be the same fucking movie as the original.
Oh, it's got like members of the original cast back.
Yeah, finally. They didn't send fucking lawsuit threats to the original cast, so they actually returned this time. You know, Disney really should have learned from Sony when they were rebooting Ghostbusters, for their Star Wars movies. They should have learned that if the cast doesn't like what they're doing, they just threaten to sue them. Because it worked out really well for Sony. They lost hundreds of millions of dollars, but it worked out because they owned all the nerds in the basement. No, but it looks good. Apparently, the original creator of Ghostbusters cried while watching it, or the original director.
In a good way.
I guess. I hope.
Was he like, look how they massacred my boy?
He called it the proudest moment of his life after watching it, because his son's the director.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's kind of a cool connection, but if the movie's shit, it doesn't matter.
Do you reckon he also cried at Ghostbusters 2016?
Yeah, in a very different way. While Paul Feig was fucking beating him. Do you think he cried during the fifth wonton joke? The one running gag in the movie is that Melissa McCarthy keeps getting the wrong amount of wontons in her soup.
Oh, that's comedy gold right there.
No, let me tell the joke here, because this is pretty good comedy. So, at first she gets no wontons, right?
Okay.
Then she gets only wontons. And then by the end of the film, for your third joke, typically, comedy law
Yeah.
threes, you'd want to have the funny thing at the end. No, she just gets
Yeah.
the perfect amount of wontons. They really subverted the
So creative.
expectations of basic comedy. Paul Feig's out here creating his own brand of comedy. Told the joke immediately and then set it up. Yeah, I mean, I really hope this is better than 2016.
It's not a high bar.
I mean, it could literally just show Bill Murray for 30 seconds and it would be better than 2016. As long as he doesn't die.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I hated about 2016. The way they had Bill Murray in the 2016 one, and the way they got rid of him was they just had him get thrown out the window and just die. And just nobody cares.
Wait, was he playing
I don't even remember
Was he
this.
playing his character from the original film?
No, he's playing a ghost skeptic. That's a way to fucking... Not only are you going to bring him back, but you're going to bring him back as someone who hates ghosts.
Yeah, that's a way to honor the character.
Wow.
I really hate the 2016 movie, in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I own it.
I own it too. I wanted to watch the extended cut. It's 10 minutes worth of horrible improv, from what I understand. I've only seen the first 10 minutes of the opening, or of the
Oh god.
extended cut. And it's just,
Isn't Chris Hemsworth in that?
yeah, he's bad in it.
So, my movie, Matrix 4. I think that's still this year.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
last I checked it was, yeah.
It's on the Warner Brothers slate this year, so I'm assuming it's still coming.
Isn't that just called Matrix?
Yeah, because they couldn't come up with something
Wow.
more
You
original.
should have done M4 tricks.
Two
Amazing.
Matrix.
Two Matrix.
Two Matrix. Yeah.
It
Keanu.
can't be worse than the third one, so...
Or the second one, for that matter.
The second one was fine, I
Yeah.
thought.
I think they're both equally bad.
I mean, admittedly, I haven't seen the third one, but I've seen the second one.
Me neither.
The third one,
The second one I stopped watching after the sex scene.
uh,
Because I was watching with my dad.
I kind of wish I just didn't watch any of them. The first one's fine, but
The first
Oh.
one's number 8 in my top films, so I really like that.
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same.
I'm 6 out of 10 on it.
But
It's fine. but I'm not gonna get into this because I don't really care about The Matrix.
My prediction is it will be better than 2 and 3, but worse than the first one.
My
Yeah.
prediction is I'm gonna go different. Worst in the series.
You think?
It'll be
Wow.
like a bunch of people are gonna get pissed about it. So the online reception is gonna be worst in the series.
Probably.
Bullet, it's your turn. Final film you're excited for.
What's coming out this year? No Time to Die. Actually, no, we're looking for films coming out this year, so probably not that. No.
That's just never coming out.
I think they might as well push that back till next year, so it can be a 60th anniversary film.
Honestly, they should just put it on streaming at this point. Like, honestly.
Maybe. Yeah.
Wait for the UK to get better and then put it on streaming everywhere but the UK. Because that's where it's going to make money.
Does it not? It
I'd
makes
be
money in
fine.
Europe, doesn't it?
Yeah, Europe overall, I guess. But like in the US, these movies don't do that well. So there's
Yes.
really no point to wait for a US like theatrical release because it's not going to do well here anyways.
I remember seeing the trailer for it when I watched Endgame in theaters.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's been
I think
like
I saw
that.
it in front of like Rise of Skywalker or something.
I think it's had more release dates than New Mutants at this point. I think it's had
Probably.
I remember
one more than it.
the New Mutants trailers. I mean, just going back on those, that was like. I haven't seen those for years. I still haven't seen the movie though. After years of marketing.
It's not good, but it's not the worst X-Men film.
That's a pretty low bar though.
True, it's better than
True.
Origins Wolverine.
Is it better than Dark Phoenix?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's not exactly a high bar.
I mean, Dark Phoenix was very funny when I watched it because there's so many just weirdly funny scenes where, like, when Charles is being forced to walk up the stairs.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Me and my friend laughed our fucking asses off in the cinema at that.
Well,
I'm gonna go with the French Dispatch for my final one. Movie which I'm sure you are very excited for, Bullet.
I'm just quickly
It looks
googling
like
that. Just
it's
figure
Wes
out what it
Anderson.
is. Oh, okay.
It's the most Wes Anderson movie ever made, so that's why I'm excited for it.
Oh god, I don't hate it, but I just don't think it's the greatest thing ever made.
I think you gotta watch more of his movies, to be honest. I don't know if you've seen all of them.
I've seen Glenn
I just recommend.
Budapest.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd recommend checking out more. There's a lot of really good ones.
watch Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That one's great. Moonrise Kingdom's great. Isle of Dogs is great. Bunch of good stuff.
Which is the one where Bill Murray's in like a submarine.
Life Aquatic.
That's it. Yeah.
That
one
one's
looks
decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks decent. Jesus, this
yeah,
one's got a massive,
I'm
massive cast. The French
gonna
Dispatch.
list off the cast. Bill Murray. You'd expect Bill Murray to be in the movie. I hope he's in it. Anytime Bill Murray isn't in like a Wes Anderson film, it feels weird.
But he's at the
Like,
top
he's
of the
not in
cast list on Letterboxd.
Yeah, so he's probably the main character. Benicio del Toro, Francis McDormand, Jeffrey Wright, Adrian Brody, Tilda Swinton. Again, another one where it's like, well, they better be in it.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson, of course. Timothy Chalamet. Liv Schreiber. Elizabeth Moss. Edward Norton. Willem Dafoe.
Jesus.
Saoirse Ronan. Christoph Waltz. Jason Schwartzman. Bob Balaban. Kate Winslet. That's basically all the. Oh, Angelica Houston.
Oh, Rupert Friend, the guy who played Hitman in Hitman Agent 47.
Oh fuck yeah, this movie's gonna be great. No, this just looks like a massive culmination of every Bill Murray film, which is why I'm excited for it. So much.
This sounds like a sequel to Grand Budapest.
Yeah, this is his Avengers Endgame. This is the grand finale for the Wes Anderson saga. I'm sure he's gonna do like 50 more films after this, but he's already working on his next one.
Is this one finished then?
Yeah, this is finished, I'm assuming.
Is it just waiting in hell to get released? Waiting in development?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He works extremely quickly.
Well, this movie's only like 90 minutes long, so.
Isle of Dogs was finished in 2018, and this was seemingly finished in 2020.
Okay.
So he works like really quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I was kind of hoping they would release it for the 2020 or 2021 awards season, but they didn't do that because
Mhm.
that seemed like a pretty obvious shoe-in because it's Wes Anderson, so it's going to get a bunch of nominations.
I'm excited to see what new technique Wes Anderson will use because he always uses something new.
Well, you know, the color yellow is going to
Right.
make its classic appearance.
Yeah.
Every one of his movies is just all yellow. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what it's like. I'm sure it'll be good. Yeah. What's your
Yeah.
last movie?
Is Dune still coming out this year?
Yes.
Okay,
Somehow.
then that.
Look good.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah.
Wait until we get Blade Runner 2050.
Well,
Should we move on to games?
should we do a backwards order now?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine.
Okay. So, for my first pick, I have Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Fuck you, I was
Oh, I
gonna do
forgot that one. I forgot that one.
I have nothing. God damn you.
Good one.
Yeah, so
Excited.
played complete Saga. It was a big part of my childhood, so I'm pretty excited for this.
Yeah, same here. I'm excited.
Yeah, same.
I can't wait to play Seattle.
Same.
Oh,
Babu Frick's playable. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
I did not. But
yeah,
hell yes.
He's one of like 300 characters in it.
There's also how many characters was it?
There's like 800 characters in the game, though. Not all of them are playable.
Yeah.
I'm going one that I don't think I can say too much about because we don't know anything about it. God of War 2.
God damn you. I now have nothing.
Looks. I mean, we don't know what it looks like because it's just got a little logo, but like the first God of War is great. Sure, this will be really good. The first God of War reboot is great.
Yeah, I
I'm excited
finished
to
that
see where the
recently.
story goes. So yeah, you go ahead, Bullet. Have fun.
Right, speculation. The Zelda collection they'll probably do, like the Mario one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So no idea if that's going to be a thing, but if it is,
You want
I
it?
called it here first.
What games would you want in that?
Well, Skyward Sword, obviously.
God.
Well, both. To be honest, I'd want all of the 3D ones, but that's not going to happen. So
You got to pick 3 in the rule. That's Nintendo's rule.
okay, well, I'll go both the N64 ones and Skyward Sword.
That would be my bet.
Because Twilight Princess and Wind Waker have got HD ports, so it wouldn't be them.
First of all, are they going to do the N64 versions or the 3DS versions?
I hope it would be the 3DS versions, but they'll do the N64 versions.
But here's the other question.
What?
Because there's also the Zelda collection on GameCube with those 2 games. Could they do those versions? Because that has extra content.
Oh, were they different versions on the GameCube?
There's like a collection that I think you got for pre-ordering Wind Waker that came with those 2 games and then some extra stuff.
Huh.
So they could do that, but I doubt they will. It's just going to be N64 versions and then, yeah, Skyward Sword.
I don't know how they would do the motion controls. I don't know. I don't know if they'd be able to do them as well.
Yeah, I don't really care. I think they'll just have an option to turn them off, which will be nice.
That would completely fuck up the combat, though, wouldn't it? Because
I don't know.
for the combat, you have to attack in certain directions and stuff.
I suppose then, but they could probably find a way around
Because it would probably limit. Because it would mean the Switch Plus wouldn't be able. No, not the Switch Plus. The Lite wouldn't be able to play it. Because
The Switch Lite has motion controls.
Yeah, but you can't attach the Joy-Cons, can you?
No.
I guess you could still just tilt the screen and stuff.
Yeah.
That would feel clunky. I don't know how you do the shields and the sword separately, because you need motion controls for both. So that would basically lock out Switch Lite users.
Not every game is compatible like every Switch, because Super Mario Party you can't play with in handheld mode or with the Pro Controller.
I guess.
You have to play that with Joy-Cons.
Well, also, and that's another thing, it would lock out use of the Pro Controller, the Skyward Sword control scheme.
I think they would find a way to get the Pro Controller usable. I'm assuming they would.
Well, have you played it, Yamcha, Skyward Sword?
No.
I don't know, you haven't, Sam. Basically, so You use the nunchuck to control the shield and the Wiimote to control the sword. So you need 2 separate motion control devices, which on the Switch, that could only be done with Joy-Cons.
I've seen Shigeru Miyamoto's amazing showcase of that game and the motion controls.
God.
I think that's the greatest E3 moment of all time. Next to the guy at Bethesda's conference, just yelling throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna make a prediction for Zelda while we're here.
Sure.
Breath of the Wild 2,
Do you think this year?
and I hope so. We're gonna get news for sure this year.
Yeah.
And
Maybe,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go Zelda 2 remake.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you
Think about
heard
it.
it here
Think about it.
first.
Think about it here. Think about it, dude. What game needs a remake more than Zelda 2?
I mean, I'd go Minish Cap.
I'd honestly go Zelda 1 or Zelda 2. I don't think they're gonna go Minish Cap.
Minish Cap I'd want, because that's probably I don't know. Either that or A Link Between Worlds is my favorite 2D Zelda.
Maybe we'll just remake Link's Awakening.
I still need to finish that remake. I played a bit of it, it was good. The art style's really nice.
They need to update it to get rid of that like foggy stuff like at the edge of the screen, because that just annoys me.
I can't remember that.
I hate that stuff, but whatever. Maybe on the Switch Pro. I don't know. Yamcha, you wanna?
So Gotham Knights, the next Arkham game.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I forgot that existed, yeah.
I'm just
Um,
excited because it's an Arkham game.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Arkham. Well, I like the Arkham games up to this point. So,
I like how it's
especially Arkham Knight's one of my favorite games ever.
yeah. It's going to be 2-player, so that cross. Yeah, so that's going to be cool.
That'll be cool. Yeah. I don't know if I might pick it up at some point. So I'm gonna go Halo Infinite for my next one. The teaser or the footage that we got. I mean, the gameplay looked fun. It was the visuals that were lacking, but even then, it wasn't like unplayable.
Yeah.
So my hope is that it's good. I'm assuming with the extra development time. I mean, it's been delayed like a year, so my hope is that they're really pumping out something good here. Because like the way that I see it is 343. You know, they launched Master Chief Collection, bad state. They fixed it. Now it's arguably the best Xbox exclusive ever. So, you know, now they're here and they're hopefully fixing this to make it a great game. I guess we'll see though. It could just be really bad. It could be unsalvageable. I don't know. I really want it to be good because this will probably be the last Halo game I get for a while.
It could be good.
Yeah. And this sequel trilogy for Halo just needs a good game.
Were 4 and 5 not good?
4 was fine. 5 was bad.
Uh,
This needs to be good. This needs to wrap it up. This needs to be a satisfying ending to the Halo series, but like, it's weird because they had 2 satisfying endings before this. They had Halo 3, and they had Halo Reach, and they didn't go with either.
yeah.
So now we keep going.
I found a game, so I can go now if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Lord of the Rings Gollum game, which I completely forgot existed.
Yeah.
That
got delayed to 2022. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Did you think you were gonna trick me there?
No, because I'm just scrolling through lists of games and I have no interest in any of
Just
them.
talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah,
talk about it. Whatever. Who cares?
sure. Well, I don't know much about it, but yay, Lord of the Rings. That's good.
Talk about it. 1,500 words or more. Come on.
Yeah,
That's enough.
Gollum's one of my favorite characters in Lord of the Rings, so that's cool.
I wonder if Andy Serkis is gonna do the motion capture.
That would be cool, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
They probably can't afford him.
Yeah, I'm sure. What's your final game?
Doom Eternal Ancient Gods Part 2 DLC.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can't wait for that
I
shit.
haven't played.
I didn't put that on the list.
I haven't played Part 1 yet, but I'm gonna.
Part 1.
Yeah, I need to play it.
I don't know. I from what I understand, they're making Part 2 bigger.
Yeah.
Like they're adding a weapon, which I'm excited for. I hope it's a gun and not just like another bomb.
That'd be nice.
Or, like a new chainsaw type. That would suck. Maybe they'll add like a double chainsaw. That would be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
My hope for the weapon is the holy water from Doom 2 RPG.
Whoa. That'd be cool.
That's my hope. I really want the holy water back in the game, or the holy water gun it was. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Should I go?
Yeah, sure.
My pick is Resident Evil Village.
Is that the one that got the teaser recently?
Yeah, it's the one where everyone in the internet is freaking out about the fucking zombie lady.
She broke R34 in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a record?
I don't know.
No, I think the fucking Ratchet and Clank female Ratchet probably broke it faster, but no, this looks really good. I loved Resident Evil 7. That's my favorite Resident Evil game.
I haven't played any of them.
No, 7's fantastic.
I'm thinking of getting 4 at some point because I've for my GameCube.
Yeah, 4 is obviously one of the best ones, but 7, man, everything about 7. I love the atmosphere of 7. Like most of it takes place in like this house, and it just everything about it is just like the atmosphere is just perfect. It's this really spooky house.
I've played
There's always that sense of dread as Homer Simpson tries to kill you. I really want to see a mod for this game where it replaces the main character like villains with the Simpsons characters.
That'd be great.
Because I think that'd be amazing. But like, that's all great stuff. The story of that game was pretty great. The VR mode was amazing. Like, I think that's genuinely my favorite VR mode for a game. Like, I don't know why it works so well, but it just does.
I imagine that would be quite immersive in VR.
Yeah. I need to replay Resident Evil 7, to be honest, because I haven't played it in a very long time.
Is it connected to 8? Like the story's connected?
Yeah, so do you mind if I spoil a bit of 7?
Nah, go for it. Well, yeah, go for it. Well, Yamcha, do you mind?
I don't really care.
Sure.
So at the end of 7, one of the, I think it's Chris Redfield shows up. It's one of the classic Resident Evil characters. So in 8, you play as him, I believe.
Okay. So the stories of all of the games are connected then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with 8, you're going through, the title is Village, so you're going through a village.
Okay.
It's there's this whole city now, which I'm excited for, because hopefully they can capture the atmosphere of the house in a big city. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
That should be cool.
I'm also excited for the tall vampire lady.
Whoa.
So, you want to introduce the final topic today?
You just skipped out my last game.
Oh, yeah. Right. I didn't think you had one.
Do you even have a game?
Yeah. Make another game up.
Okay.
So far, you've had a game that you made up and a game that comes out next year.
I didn't make up a game. Oh, no, I did.
Hey, you did.
I forgot.
You want to make up another one, or make up something that's coming out next year? Hell yeah.
Fuck it. The IO's Bond game. Not this year, but yeah.
I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure it'll
I mean,
probably
it's
be
by
pretty good.
it's by the Hitman people, and a Hitman Bond game it's all
That sounds like a
It
match
sounds
made in
really
heaven,
good.
to be honest.
Yeah, they're the perfect developers to be doing this.
I almost wish it was someone else, just that way we could get a more unique, because this is going to play a lot like Hitman.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But this is just too perfect.
Not a bad
that's
thing,
the thing.
in my opinion.
No, that's what I mean. It's just too perfect.
Yeah.
So, should we do the final topic for today?
Yeah, what is
Sure,
that?
So, what was everyone's favorite movie new watch in January?
Should I go first?
Yeah, I need to pull up my list.
So my pick, I'm going to go with multiple here because it all ties together.
Sure.
I'm going with the Godfather series of films.
Okay.
Nice.
So obviously with Goodfellas being my favorite movie, I'm big into the mobster scene for movies, so obviously I had to watch the Godfather films, and I mean they're very different, obviously, from the Martin Scorsese films.
I imagine there's less humor.
There's less humor. There's no scenes with Joe Pesci, sadly.
Oh god. 1 out of 10.
Joe Pesci does not die in this film. But I I really like these movies, honestly. Or I like the first two.
Is the third one as
I'll get
bad
into the
as
third
people
one
say?
briefly. Get into the third one in a minute. Don't worry. I got some things, but the first two are just American classics. I don't really think there's too much I can say about them that hasn't already been said.
Yeah.
They're just kind of perfect movies. And the second one even has Robert De Niro, who's my favorite actor. So hell yeah. The third one though, I think that should go right next to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull on the shelf of movies. That should teach you how not to follow up beloved films. I guess the Star Wars prequels are up there too. But this is a lot like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where we're seeing these characters when they're older. But the thing is, like,
How far after 2 was it released?
2 was released in 76, and 3 was released in 1990.
Okay, so like 14 years. Okay.
Same year as Goodfellas. And it made double the money. Can you tell I'm petty about that? But, one's still remembered today, and the other one's ignored by literally everyone.
Yeah. Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas, nobody cares about that shit. Everyone wants to see fucking Michael Corleone again. But he's old this time. But yeah, it's just like, it's not terrible. Like, it's not the worst I've ever seen. It is just a bad way to follow up this story and these characters. And like, I think the biggest problem is by the end of the second one, a lot of the characters did not come back. So a lot of these things were just wrapped up.
Yeah.
And like the way they follow it up in the third one is so unsatisfying. It's just weird. And also, I think the two biggest things are, first of all, it's a good sign when the director's daughter has a prominent role in the film. And it's a really good sign when Sofia Coppola, the daughter of Francis Ford Coppola, says that Godfather 3 was the movie that convinced her to quit acting and pursue filmmaking. So you can tell how great her performance is.
You got to admire the honesty.
Yeah. I've talked long enough about The Godfather.
Yeah, Yamcha, what was your favorite?
Godzilla 1954.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was going to say Godzilla versus Mothra, or Mothra versus Godzilla, but I had seen it before, but I hardly remembered it, so I didn't count that.
Yeah, I mean, I like both, but I prefer Mothra versus Godzilla, the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what do you like about the original Godzilla then?
It just had a lot more of the horror. It did the horror very well, the thriller.
Yeah.
And,
it's one of like the 4 Godzilla movies that's actually about something, not just monsters fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, The Return of Godzilla. I guess Godzilla versus Hedorah. That's about like pollution and shit.
Yeah.
And Shin Godzilla, I guess. There's probably others.
Yeah. So it was a good movie.
I'm sorry, I just kind of tuned out there for a bit.
Wow.
I don't know anything about Godzilla. Weird lizard bullshit. Thank you all for coming in this week. Next week we're talking about Goodfellas. So watch Goodfellas. Even if we weren't talking about it, you should watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, bye.
See you.
Subscribe.
Follow me on Twitter at Real Donald Trump.
Wow.
Bro, it got deleted.
Shit, did I get banned again?